Instagram Live is already started. It's time for breakfast. It's breakfast time, y'all. Time, y'all. Time, y'all. Time. Yeah. Hey, y'all, I'm back in the kitchen. It's breakfast time. Time for that breakfast. But hey, before I go any further, I gotta get these shoulders covered, people. I gotta get these shoulders covered. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Could you be mine? Yeah. Forgot about the red Rick Younger Show t-shirt. That's what happens. You start losing weight and you can fit into the smaller shirt and you're like, oh, black is nice. Black is black. Black is black is black is black is black is black. All right, all right. Got it on my Rick Younger Show. Hey, Brian. Rick Younger Show. Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian. Yay. Junk, junk. Yay. Junk, junk, junk. Yay, yay. Yay, yay. Yay, yay. All right, I just realized, I got to moisturize these lips. You got to make sure you moist with it. Moist with it. Moist with it. Oh, yeah. Now, also just making sure I got all my connections together for all of the things. Because the material things, I thought had so much value. Really didn't have any value at all. Not one bit of value. All that value. Look at that value. Value. Oh, value, value. Look at that value. Look at that value. Value. Oh, the value, value, value. Look at that value. Value. Back when Lionel still talking like it from the South. But hey, y'all, we got a theory here on the Rick Younger Low Budget Morning Show that everything tastes better in the Rick Younger Show mug. So I'm going to go ahead and test that theory. But we are not ones to rest on our laurels here on the Rick Younger Low Budget Morning Show. Oh, let me take a deep breath. Oh, take it all in. Let's see what's going on with this Rick Younger Show mug. Ooh, that good coffee. Rick Younger Show mug delivered, y'all. Why don't you just go on down to cafepress.com/Rick Younger Show and get yourself some wonderful Rick Younger Show memorabilia. Mug would be one of those pieces of memorabilia, some merch, as it were. Get you some merch, as it were. Get you some merch, as it were. Yeah. Yep. So, this morning, I'm going to make an omelet. Now, here's what I did. Yesterday, I went, was hanging out with my son, Rory, and we went to Jersey, went and bought him some clothes for the summer. And then while we were out, I said, hey, man, you want to go to, our favorite Chinese joint over here in Jersey? We got our own place. Rory, a kid that has grown up on delivery, had always eaten Chinese food that was delivered to the house. Had never gone to a restaurant to have Chinese food. So one day this past, I guess it was back in it might have been back in the winter, because we're in spring now. So yeah, a few months back, we were hanging out, and I was like, I said, what do you want for lunch? He said sesame chicken. And usually he would get sesame chicken at night and have it delivered. And I was like, oh, sesame chicken. We're out. Why not find a restaurant that had, and I just went searching for something that was in Jersey, but not too far over the bridge, because it was just one of those things where it's like we were already out in the car, and I was like, there's nowhere in Midtown Manhattan where we can go and have parking, so let's go into Jersey. It'll be a fun trip. And we found this place, and we started going there on a regular basis. And so yesterday we went, and we got some of our stuff that we usually like. One of the things we like to get is string beans with little pieces of ground pork, kind of like ground beef, but pork. And I ate most of it, but I had some left over, so I still got some of my little porks in here. So I was like, you know what? and a few string beans in there too. I said, this will make an interesting omelet. So that's right. I'm making an omelet using my Chinese food leftovers. So let's just call it Chinese food leftover omelet. So I'm going to have my pork and string beans in there, some spinach. Hallelujah. We also got mushrooms and peppers. And got a little avocado over there. Probably sprinkle that in there at some point. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do an egg white omelet. I haven't done one in a minute. Because I like to mix it up. And point wise, I'll say pretty much the only points coming in are going to be coming in from the pork. It's just a little bit of ground pork, so I'm going to give it 3 points. I'll give it 3 points. That's the thing. One of the things you can do when you're dealing with your Weight Watcher point counting, it's okay to make an educated guess as long as you're giving it something. And as long as your educated guess is not something so far-fetched. Like if you know you eating 20 points worth of something, don't decide, look, I'm just going to give it 2 points. It'll all work out in the end. It's when you're off by a point or two here and there, it doesn't make a lot of difference. But if you're making big guesstimates and estimates, then you're doing yourself a disservice. So make sure that if you are going to do that, that you do it wisely. Don't just, say, oh, nobody tell me what to do. I'm my own boss. You are, but, just be wise. Be wise with your bossing of your own self. So, I guess it's time to get breakfast started. It's time to get breakfast started. Said I want to get breakfast started. It's time to get breakfast started. Yeah. Now, let me explain something to those of you who are maybe coming in a little later. This is how you live stream. You just go ahead and you do your live stream. Don't sit up there and worry about what the numbers are saying. Because when people watch it in replay, they see a complete show and not you saying, I'm going to just wait to see who's in here. Oh, yeah, who's in here? Who's in? Oh, my goodness. Ain't nobody in it. No, don't just do your thing. Do your thing. Yeah, dance like nobody's watching. Talk like nobody's listening. Because a lot of times that is the case. But yeah, that's what we're doing, y'all. So anyway, going to get this breakfast started. And we'll start the pan with a little olive oil. Yep. Hey, Cheryl Crockett. Now, as I have said to you, I have, if you scroll up, you see I put on here also that I am broadcasting on these other apps. So if Instagram is giving you problems, which it has been doing a lot for some people, feel free to go ahead and check me out on these other apps using my little pan. So but I'm gonna go ahead, put in my pepper jumps, put in my peppers, put in my pepper jumps. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in my sausage. I'm gonna do my ground pork later. That's right. That's why I put up top. Up top, I put if you come right in, you see. You scroll up. I have also broadcasting on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And I give the other, this is so that if you come in here first, you know where else to go. Also, YouTube has the best video. Best video. Let me see if I can. If that's going to be up on my page. All right, so I got my peppers in the pan. Got my peppers in the pan. Got my peppers in the pan. Peppers in the pan. Oh, got my peppers in the pan. I got my peppers in the pan. I got my peppers in the pan. Peppers. Peppers in the pan, y'all. Peppers in the pan. Peppers in the pan, y'all. Pan. Peppers in the pan. Peppers in the pan. I got my peppers in the pan. Thank you. What's up, Otis? Yeah, I told you. It's like I've been trying to let people know. I start over there because I know when people will come in, I try to direct them to Facebook or YouTube And I'm telling you, YouTube has the best video quality out of all of them. Okay, go ahead and put the mushrooms in. I'm going to put in my spinach. Hallelujah. And then the last thing I'm going to put in is going to be my pork and string beans. For anybody who's wondering, someone asked the question, what are you cooking, Ricky? What are you cooking? I'm doing my Chinese food leftover omelet. That's right, I had string beans with pork, and I'm going to put, that's going to be my protein, is going to be the pork from that. Here's a hoping. I'm hoping that does me well. Do you think I didn't know that? Yeah, so here's what's going on. I got feel right coming on. Yes, yes. Someone asked the question, why do we say when we lift our hands to Jesus? What do it really mean? Someone may be wondering. Hey, Rocky, just remember I'm also on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. I put the information up in the scroll. Um, I should have copied and pasted that so that I could put it on, bring it back in a little later. Make sure. Oh, and with YouTube, you can watch brothers on your TV. Yeah, there we go. All right, let me show you what's going on. Now, just remember, y'all, since I'm doing egg whites, we have something going on today that we haven't had in a minute. That's right. It's going to be time for some egg de-aggregation soon and very soon. I can make myself a GOP omelet. White omelet. A Jim Crow. All right, all right. That's right. The only separation and segregation we allow on the Rick Young Low Budget Morning Show is the separation of the yolks and the whites. We're going to separate. All right. It's been a while, my brother, since I see your smiling face. It's been a while, my sister, since we had some words to say. I don't even remember what caused us to separate. But this little message to you I must relay. Jesus wants for us to be together, to help each other through bad times, stormy weather. Little factors have been driving us apart, but as long as we're still breathing, we can make a new start. I'm gonna let my love down, cause I need you as my friend and brother. Let's stop fighting and love one another. All right, I see Rocky is in here. And since Rocky is in here, we got to do some Earth, Wind, and Fire. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you. We love y'all too. Anything y'all want to do tonight? You need devotion. Can I get a right on? Come on and clap your hands, y'all. Devotion. Blessed are the children. Praise the teacher. That brings true love to men. Your devotion. The pork in there. Opens all our treasures, yeah. And deliver. A few string beans in there too. From the fruits of evil. In everyone's life, there's a need to be happy. Let the sun shine a smile your and feel the touch of devotion. Oh, maybe the soul will uplift your day, make a better way. You need devotion. You need devotion. Yeah. Bless the children. All right, look at that. That's the pork and string beans that I've added from my Chinese food adventure yesterday, along with peppers, mushrooms, and spinach. And I got these egg whites over here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take these innards that are heated up, put them on the cutting board, and I'm going to put my egg whites into the pan, and then put my innards back innards. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It ain't no game, you know what I'm saying? It's time about that time, y'all. Thank you for joining me. Time with good change. Yeah. And also, people, feel free to share me with your friends and or your enemies. We are the people who can do it. Disease is spreading mighty fast. Earthquakes moving through the land. We're the people, we can do it if we try. Also, like I said, if you like YouTube, YouTube is good. From what I've been told by everyone who's watched by way of YouTube, the video quality on YouTube is the best of all of these social medias, which should make sense because that's what YouTube is supposed to be, all about videos, Okay, gonna put these whites into the pan. Put the whites into the pan. Come on, whites. Whites on that. Put the whites into the pan. Whites on that. I can't fight the urge to go whites only, but it's. I'm like, man, what? I'm just like always thinking about after the fact. Like, what if somebody happens to peek in, and the only thing they come in on me going whites only, and they go back and tell all their fellow white supremacists. It's a channel just for us. He keeps saying whites only. Oh man, he's talking about egg whites. He's talking about egg whites. But I mean, it looks delicious. Maybe we've been wrong in our hatred of blacks. Yeah, that's not how it works. People that hate black people, they tend to commit to that. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but they commit it. I mean, I get it. If you are a part of a culture and society that has been designed to have the black man at the bottom, and you're white, and you feel like you're at the bottom, you feel like it's the black man's fault because he's taking things that are your birthright. So I mean, I get it. I get how you come to those conclusions of hatred, but it just doesn't make any sense. It's just that it's not my fault. It's like sometimes it's like your mediocrity is not my fault. Okay. All right. I got it in there. Now I got a little bit of avocado. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and put a little avocado in there, and make it alright. Make it alright. I mean, it's like I'm aware that I'm in portrait. It's a lot. It's a lot of things going on, and so for the purpose of the other Johnny Johns, I have stayed in portrait mode. Plus, also with my things that hold my stuff in place. All right, now put my avocado in there. Now it's time to see me flip it. Got to flip it, baby. Child, flip it right, flip it, baby, flip it, baby. Don't you trip? Oh my goodness. The downside is that my omelet is so chock full of goodness till my white busted open as I tried to flip it. But that's what you want. Look at that. It busted open. It busted open. It's so full of goodness. I'm excited about it. I wish I had some salsa. Got to make sure I put that on my grocery list. Salsa on the list. Salsa on the list. Just let me hold you for the night, baby. I swear I will make everything alright. Make it alright. Ooh, listen, listen. It's fragile. Fragile. How fragile we are. How fragile we are. Let me show y'all what's going on. Now, look at that. Okay. Now I got all that empty space. But all that empty space. It is still edible and still delicious. That is so true. That is so true. All right. Things are working out. Jesus will work it out if you let him. Jesus, if you let him. Whoa, Jesus. Work it out. All right. Now we got all that empty space. What we gonna do with that? What we gonna do with that? I mean, I got some pears. I also have some oranges. What should I do? Should it be pears on the side or oranges on the side or grapes on the side? What I'm saying is it's going to be some fruit. That's what I'm saying. We do know that. That I know. I'm shouting in my sleep. I need a muzzle. All this misery pays no salary, so let's open up a restaurant in Santa Fe. Sunny Santa Fe would be nice. Let's open up a restaurant in Santa Fe. Leave this to the roaches and mice. Oh, 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 oh. You teach, I teach computer age philosophy, but my students would rather watch TV. America. You're a sensitive esthete. Spread the sauce on to the meat. You can make the menu sparkle with a rhyme. Oh, yeah, that one came. Oh, that's a juicy one. This one feels juicy. You know very well what you are. My good thing. My chocolate star. I had a few, but not that many. But you're the only one. And that gives me good and plenty. Book, book, take it, do, cook. Ah, doom. And the rain coming down. I'll be your lollipop. You can lick me anywhere. As many of you know, I always wanted to direct a choir, but I always felt like I would eventually lose control of the choir once the pastor threw me out of church for getting the choir to somehow incorporate Juicy into one of our gospel songs. You can lick me anywhere. You can lick me anywhere. Altos. You can lick me anywhere. Tenors. You can lick me anywhere. Everybody. You can lick me anywhere. Brother Younger, can I speak with you for a minute? What? We doing Juicy. We doing gospel Juicy. Cook. I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of my church. It's not your church. It's God's church. It's God's church. But I will leave. I will leave if that's what y'all want. Who am I to stop y'all from throwing me out of the church? I don't need y'all. And I'll be out. Back doing what I was doing anyway. This is what here I am, back where I was anyway. You and I back together again. Got to be real. Say you leave me never. You got to feel what you feel. Back together. All right, y'all. So I have finished preparing the meal. So y'all know what time it is? That's right. Time to clean up. That's right. If you are cooking in your home, make sure you clean up after yourself. Don't nobody want to come into a dirty kitchen. Even if it's you. You don't want to come into a dirty kitchen later. You're like, you know what, man, I should have cleaned up earlier. Now I gotta clean up before I eat again. Or I gotta make this mess bigger. So save yourself the problems. So what I like to do as I am doing my cleanup, and my cleanup is simple because I'm putting most of this in the dishwasher. I will wash the pan by hand. But there's other things. I just put these in the dishwasher. We'll run that today. So here we go. So if you got any requests, now's the time. Let it be known then. Let it be known. Y'all ain't got love to people over not the crazy. What? Goodness. What Snoop was saying is he just wanted to be loved. I wanna be loved, faithful and true, yeah. Living a lifetime with you, yeah. And after all I do, I let my heart take its chances just to be loved by you. I wanna feel every reason for living again. I want us to fly far away. And I want my heart to sing words only you can understand. So put your hand in mine, say a prayer tonight, so that we may find love. I need you. Can't make a lifetime with you, baby. And after all I've been through, I let my heart take its chances just to be loved by you. I let my heart take a chance just to be loved by you. I'm checking on my YouTubers, and not my YouTubers, my Facebookers to see if they got any requests before. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll clean this pan. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna close out. Yep. My Instagram closed out on its own, so I ain't got to worry about that no more. I ain't got to worry about that no more. Not no more. Roller coaster, baby. Right on. Listen, just let me hold you. Oh, don't bump, bang, don't bang, bump, dang, bump, 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 bump. Very superstitious. Bang it again, bang it, bang it, go writings on the wall. Bang it again, bang it, very superstitious. Bang it, bang it, bang it, ladder's about to fall. Bang it again, bang it again. 13-month-old baby. Broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, good things in the past. When you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition in the way. Yeah, la la la. Very superstitious, nothing more to say. Baby superstitious, devil's on his way. Give me a daydream. Keep me growing strong. You don't want to save me. That is the song. When you believe in things you don't understand, this love. Superstition ain't the way. Hey, hey. Now. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, some strong horns going on in there. If you've ever had the blessing to have a horn section while doing superstition, you will understand that it truly is a blessing to hear that. Bang, 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 so you be like wanting to do that over and over, like, all right, let me not kill the horn players. I see the horn players turning red and veins coming out their head, but I just like doing that over and over again. Let's not. Let's not kill the horn players. Let's not hear the gold, the horn players. Yay. All right. Yeah. So it looks like we have cooked our food. We have cleaned the place. Like I said, if you got a request, let it be known. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and eat this breakfast. But I'm going to let y'all see it one more time. Let me show you one last time this delicious breakfast of mine. That's right. I call this my Chinese food leftover omelet. I got these string beans with pork, and I had some leftover string beans and pork. I added peppers, mushrooms, spinach, and egg white. And it is going to be tasty. I already know it. I believe in this omelet. Yeah. I believe in you and me. I believe that we will be in love eternally. As far as I can see, you will always be the one for me. Oh, yes, you will. I believe in dreams again. I believe that love will never end. And like the river finds the sea, I was lost, and now I'm free. I believe in you and me. I will never leave your side. I will never hurt your pride. When all the chips are down, I will always be around. Just to be right where you are, my love. Oh, I love you, girl. I will never leave you out. I will always let you in to places no one's ever been. Deep inside, can't you see, girl, I believe in you and me. Maybe I'm a fool to feel the way I do, but I would play the fool forever just to be with you forever. I believe in miracles. Love's a miracle, and maybe your dream come true. I was lost, now I'm free, girl. I believe in you and me. I was lost, now I'm free, girl. I believe in you and me. Hallelujah. There was a request for Don't Take It Personal, which I do not know all the words to, but I will do another Jermaine Jackson song. What Don't you do what you do when you did what you did to me. Love was so good it filled up all my needs. I was crazy for you. You were crazy for me. How could something so right go so wrong? My love, sweet love, tell me something that I didn't do. Why did someone else have to pull you through? Did they steal you away like a thief within the night? Love like this must take flight. Close my eyes and I see your face at night. Toss and turn, fall to sleep, holding my pillow tight. I am feeling what I can't explain. Anyone would feel it just the same. Let's get serious. Boom, boom. Let's get serious. Let's get serious and fall in love. Let's get serious. Bum, bum. Let's get serious. Let's get serious and fall in love. Oh. That little Jermaine Jackson, since I didn't know. Don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. That's all I know. Easy come, easy go. So I figured I'd do some Jermaine that I did know. She's moving, she's grooving, dancing to the music. Stop now, yeah. Rhythmic, acrobatic, she's a dynamite attraction. At the drop of a chord, she comes alive. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. She's super bad now. They get the really glow in your mind. Bang, boom, 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 bam, bam. All right, y'all. So, y'all know how we do. We've been doing it since 2016. We're going to keep it going. That's right. We're speaking positive things into our lives. We're saying things as though they are, even if they're not that way yet, because we are constantly on that journey. So, for example, my positive affirmation is I am Rick Younger, world famous leading man, award-winning actor, groundbreaking comedian, Broadway star, and legend, and I get paid very, very well to do what I do. But it's not enough to just say it. I got to get up, get out, and do the things to make it a reality. So figure out who you are and what you're doing and make it happen. So I want to thank y'all for coming in and showing me the love and allowing me to show the love to you. But more importantly, I want you to take the love we've gathered here today and I want you to go out and spread it. Spread it like Nutella, like butter, like cream cheese, whatever you spread. Vegemite, jam and or preserves, mayonnaise and or mustard. All right? Let's do this. Spread love. Ba, ba, da, da, ba, do, 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 do. Spread love. The truth is not disguise. Said love could open any door. Oh, but I wish we had much more. Love is what we need. Bang, bang. Woo. Had a belch coming in the middle of that, but I made it through. Sometimes it's hard to make it through when you got a belch coming, but I did it. I made it through the rain. I kept my world respected by the others who got rained on too. I made it through. All right. It's time to say goodbye for now. We'll have our second time around. But before you go, there's something I want to say. Everything's not what it seems. There's a stronger force behind the scenes. He's in our lives every day. He's right there when we call. In him is where my strength lies. I lift my eyes beyond the sky. 'Cause only he can save my life and only he can hear my cry. I want to thank you, God, for giving me one more chance to raise my voice and to sing your praise. I sing it out loud. I sing it all day. This song is my prayer I give to only you. I know it can't compare to a gift from you. You gave me your love. You gave me your son. Now I say amen.